Joseph, I mean, how do you put yourself in that space of a father whose children have disappeared, who is also, I mean, there obviously are lots of secrets that you're keeping from people around you. Also, I mean, how tough was it to get into that space and to stay in that space?
Well, I was helped immensely by Hugo Weaving and Nicole Kidman and an incredible cast, and Kim Farron, our director, who made an environment which was really conducive to taking yourself to that kind of gnarly place. But I have to honor the parents in Australia that I sat down with, and the police who talked to me very candidly about their missing children and the horrors and the difficulties and the disintegration of a marriage, especially between the couple that I met, and then the coming back and the endless episodes that you go through. So really it was talking to these wonderful parents who had lost a son. And it's a great script, and like I say, a cast and an environment where you feel safe enough to be brave enough to try and dig down as deep as you can get and draw on your own experiences. I have children, and obviously the horror of losing them is palpable and immense, and you draw on that. So there are many themes.
Watching the film, I did have to wonder, were you ever not covered with flies when you were shooting this film? I mean, it seems like in every scene there's a fly crawling on somebody.
Yeah, so that's the Australian wave, just all the time. Yeah, they're incredible out there. But I'm so used to it. I think probably harder for Joe.
Did you swallow a fly?
Yeah, I swallowed quite a few flies.
You swallowed a fly.
So now this is a pretty ambitious film, and it's a first-time director. I mean, both of you guys have worked with lots of great directors in the past, and you had lots of experience. Were you worried about, whether Kim, a first-time director, was going to be able to pull this off?
No, I mean, I work with a lot of first-time directors. I do that more than anything else, actually. So for me, it's just a relationship you have with that particular person, the way you can talk about something, your investment in the script, their investment in the script, and telling the story together in the best way you can. So whatever your communication is, hopefully that's the thing that propels you through each day. And so I was never at any stage worried about Kim's ability to do it. She was immensely capable every day on set, but ran a very calm set, was decisive when she needed to be, but generally very, very calm. And there's all the problems you always face with running out of time, running out of light. Every film has these problems, but she dealt with them in an incredibly just easy way, actually. I was very impressed.
Both of your characters we spend a lot of the movie watching you guys and wondering what's really going on and what the real backstory is. And we learn it gradually, I think, with both of you, but I think there are still lots of secrets that we don't know about the two characters. Did you have to know all of those secrets for yourself? I mean, did you have everything plotted out and know what he's hiding and all?
Yeah, I think it's as you're going through a script and working out, just allowing the character to grow and discovering what's technically going to work and what's of interest and what needs to be revealed, what isn't revealed. I suppose what you're asking is, if it serves the film, you definitely need to know. If it doesn't, well, maybe just for your own interest, you'll go there anyway, and you create your character, you create your life, your backstory in some way that's useful for you as an actor, and it is somehow going to make a difference on screen, then of course it's always good work. It's work that's important to do.
But Joseph, you have one scene in particular. I mean, a sex scene with Nicole that is very sort of desperate and sad. And I mean, what was that like to shoot? Because it's not really about the sex; it's about what else is going on.
Yeah, it's a metaphor, isn't it? It's this sort of inertia and the dysfunctionality of where they're at. And for Nicole's character, it's reaching out for contact and touch, communication. There's a great kind of pent upness with Matthew. So it's not about the sex. It's about needing in some way to desperately to connect or to numb the pain of the disappearance of the children. So it's clumsy. It's not sexy. It's not romantic. It's like you say. It's palpably sad.
It's a great scene actually because it embodies all that need, the desire, the need, and then the expression of that, which is frantic and short-lived, and then it also includes a dismissal and a rejection and a somehow a disgust of the process, or disgust with themselves, and it's a kind of extraordinary.
And it's
sequence.
empty.
And then it's just
completely empty.
You know, your character's left there at the end, completely deflated. It's fantastic.
Feeling used as well.
Yeah,
It's quite
yeah.
interesting. Yeah. No, it's a whole set. I don't know. It's interesting what the audience might make of it, but it's definitely is a sort of a metaphor of the dysfunctionality of their situation.